Hello there. Sorry, you caught me in a moment where I was just doing one of the many things that I enjoy to do during the quarantine time. It's just painting. Beautiful cityscape. Anyways, glad that you're here. I wanted to show you a few other things that I like to do during my quarantine time. Let's go! Work. Playing with the cat. Video games. Going outside. Puzzles. This has been a week's progress. Playing with the dog. I got it. I win. Sit. Paw. Working out. Old school video games. Reading. Hanging out with my wife. Eating. So good. Streaming. I also have been talking to our leaders. So today, you're going to be seeing a video where I talk to the one, the only, Brian Wallace. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. As always, stick around to see who wins the random raffle. Enjoy the interview. So, hey, Brian, how you doing?
Hey, Ryan, I'm doing well.
Yeah.
Sitting at home. What have you been doing?
Sitting at home.
Sitting at home. It sounds like a lot of us are doing a lot of sitting at home.
Yeah. Just, when we're faced with this global pandemic, we sit at home, and
Yeah,
other generations didn't do that. So
they didn't. No.
we're saving the world. Wait, so we're in your guest room right now.
Yeah,
Don't you have an office too?
yeah, but Renee's down there.
Oh, okay.
So Renee takes the guest room, and then Andrew takes the living room, Meredith's in her room. And fortunately, even before all this started, we realized that we needed 2 office spaces. So I had worked on kind of setting up the guest room as a secondary office space, and now we're really glad we did.
Man, look at your foresight.
Yeah, like as fortune would have it. So
That's
I was
awesome.
all set. As somebody posted on my Facebook feed, like tech nerds have been preparing for this for their entire lives. That's kind of true. That's kind of true.
Yeah. Well, I know a lot of people who are not prepared for this, so
Yep.
not going to name any names. Um, anyways, so what have you been doing during this whole thing?
Actually, I've been working all the time, a
Yeah.
lot. So because I do work with churches, this has been a massive shift for a lot of our congregations, and particularly a lot of our smaller congregations were kind of just so caught off guard with what to do. And so I've been doing a lot of tech support. I've been sending a lot of suggestions of cameras to buy and equipment to buy, and working with people trying to get their worship stuff online, trying to figure out how we can keep doing our normal business while all this is happening.
Wow.
I spent 5.5 hours in Zoom meetings on Tuesday, just kind of back to back to back. So I get tired of talking to my webcam and think I'm kind of losing my mind sometimes. But all things considered, it's fairly amazing to me how adaptable we are when we have to be.
Yeah.
So much of what I've seen from people and teachers and everyone, it's like when we were forced, suddenly we could do all kinds of things that even a month ago, if someone had said, hey, coronavirus is coming, we should get ready to have church closed, we all would have been like, we can't do that, we don't need to worry about it. And suddenly we're like, oh crap, now we have to worry about it, and we figured it out. So, but yeah, I've been working a lot. All 4 of us are here, so we just kind of divide up in the morning and go to our separate spaces and do our work, come back for lunch, go back and do some more work, and call it a day. So
That's impressive. Well
yeah.
done.
So yeah. So truth be told, I've actually been really busy.
Yeah. Joe, you want to play a game?
Yeah, let's play a game.
All right. So I did
Look,
this
there's
with.
a cat.
Oh yeah. She may or may not, depending on her mood. She's been a little feisty today. She may jump on me during this.
Nice. I actually hope she does. Like that would make for more comical. Okay.
That would. I feel like we both are very artistic people.
Yeah. Oh, my drawing skills are just top notch. Like you.
Yeah. Yeah. So we're gonna have some masterpieces here. So you're able to share your screen too, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. So I'll go first, and let me do a whiteboard here. All right. I have a random word generator on my phone.
Okay.
Oh gosh.
You could generate another random word.
I could, but we're gonna go for a challenge. I'm doing this on an iPad, so these are my fingers, my stubby fingers drawing.
Oh, nice. Well, I'll be trying to draw with a mouse, so that's not going to work.
Oh gosh, this is terrible.
A llama. It looks like a llama. A rock.
A llama.
Roll from Frozen.
Olaf, is that what you said?
No. A rock.
This is horrible.
Frosty the Snowman.
You know what? Hold up. That's not the eraser. What is that?
I don't know. What is it? Is it like a marker?
Oh, here's the eraser.
Oh.
All right, I'm gonna restart. Here we go. We're gonna go a different angle.
Okay.
Okay. All right, this is beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's the best I can do. Oh, this is horrible.
I have no idea what you're drawing.
I
mean, like, I've had toddlers too, so I'm used to like things that were like, it's a puppy, and you're like, yeah, it's a puppy. I have no idea what this is.
So you don't have any guesses?
I
don't know what I can do to add it. Let's do this. Oh, that's terrible. Just ignore that.
Give me a category. Like, give me a hint.
Appliances.
Toaster.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Now I see it. Like, I see the bread. I see it plugged into the wall. I got it. Okay.
Yeah. My first time I tried doing how do I unshare my screen here? My first time I was trying to do like a head-on.
I'm going to find a word here.
All right.
No. No. These aren't nouns. I need a noun. Oh, okay. I got one.
All right.
Wait. I got to figure out how to. So I forgot to change my preferences so I could share my screen.
Okay.
I've set to do it in Ring Central, but not in here. All right. Hang on.
Well, we'll just go old school. That's fine.
Well, only kind of old school.
Oh, you're doing it on an iPad. Ah, look at that.
Yeah, all right. I think I'm ready.
All right. Let's do this.
Oop, that's terrible.
You saw mine.
All right. If you can get this, I'm going to be so impressed.
All right. I'm going to get it on one guess. Huh.
Man.
Is it like, okay, maybe I'll go simple. Picture?
Very close.
Family portrait?
Another word for picture.
Photo? Photograph?
Nice job. Nice job.
Well,
You're way better.
I like the whole camera and then the like little image of it.
Right. Yeah, because I was trying to figure out how to do it, and then I was like, oh, wait a minute. If I do a couple clues, like here's the photo and here's how we got it in my work. But here, I'm ready.
Okay. This is already not good. Very similar to what I did before, right?
Rock. It looks like a rock. Turtle, mouse.
No.
Fox, dog, cat.
I don't know. Oh, wait. Hold up. Let me do it this way. Oh boy, this isn't good. I'm gonna do it anyways.
Penguin. No. I mean, you see where I was going with penguin.
Yeah, wait, I need to undo that.
Duck.
Almost.
Goose.
Almost.
Duck, goose.
I don't even know if he wears this.
A duck wearing a sombrero? Donald Duck?
No.
That's what it looks like. It's a duck wearing a sombrero.
Yeah, well, I don't have a picture of this person in front of me, so I don't know.
Oh, so this is like a specific person.
No, no,
No?
I figured I'd draw something that has this in it.
Oh dear.
Uh, let's do this.
So it's not sound.
Ooh, ooh, it's in the water. I think they go in the water.
I
Uh,
mean, it kind of looks like a bird. Is it a bird?
is that? Yeah, it's a. I guess
A,
it's like a
and
land bird.
it's not a goose, but they go in water.
I think
Oh
they go in
man,
water. Okay, let's let me actually Google a picture to see if I can.
I'm like really bad at this game. Is what it comes down to.
Well,
I'm
I'm
just,
not giving you much to work with.
I'm just wondering why there's a duck wearing a sombrero. Like that's what I'm caught on.
Oh, whenever you find out. Okay, that's similar. It's close. It's close. We're gonna add more. Give him this. We'll give him this.
Is it an otter?
No.
No, because those aren't birds.
Give him eyes.
And I'm drawing a blank.
I mean, I guess he's got arms, so like let's like little fingers and like fingers.
So it's a bird that's near water.
I mean, I don't think it's a bird
Oh,
either.
okay.
It has a beak.
Has a beak.
Oh,
People
this
at
is
home are like, "Gosh, Brian's an idiot," like because they've already figured it out like 2 minutes ago.
let me Google what a real one looks like.
Like I keep them like a duck-billed platypus.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Ah! Could you have found a harder animal?
This is supposed to be Perry the platypus.
Oh, okay. I see that.
So the sombrero was I could so I've only ever seen what's he on Phineas and Ferb.
Yeah.
I've seen that like two times. Like I said, it was on Disney after my time.
Yeah.
Cool. So now I just wanted to kind of open up the floor for you to really just share anything that you want with
Yeah.
the students, the parents, anyone who's watching. Yeah, just share anything that God's teaching you right now, something that you're learning during this time.
Yeah.
Anything you want. Floor is yours.
Yeah. Yeah. So I was actually thinking about this last night, and like one of the things that I've commented to a couple of people is like there have been big moments in history, right? So like my grandparents could tell me where they were on December 7th, 1941. Like they knew exactly where they were the day Pearl Harbor was bombed. My parents could tell me exactly where they were when JFK was assassinated. Any of us who are old enough when 9/11 happened can tell you exactly where we were and what happened. And the interesting thing about a lot of those things is that they are like moments. So like the whole of 9/11 happened over about the course of like 6 hours. And the fallout happened for months after. But the actual thing was over relatively quickly. I think part of the challenge and what makes this experience unique and what I want students to understand is one, this is not normal. Like in my 40 years of being, I guess 39 years of being on Earth, I've never been quarantined in my life. And I think, if this is new, like it is for all of us, but especially for our students, like this doesn't happen often. Like this isn't something that they should worry about happening again and again. Like this is about a once every 100-year thing. So I think part of it has just been keeping it in context and like being mindful that fear tends to grip us. And this one's really hard because it's not over, right? Like, so 9/11 happened and then it was over. This is happening and it's going to take weeks to months to figure out. Like most experts say that we won't really reach a new normal for 18 months. Now, it doesn't mean schools will be
Wow.
shut down for 18 months, but by the time we get a vaccine, which is the ultimate goal, it's going to be 18 months, right? Before we really get to a point at which we can say, all right, we've dealt with this. So like just being a part of something that's happening versus something that like happened quick, I think that's just something that I want our students to know. Like this is something that is happening and it is scary. Like I joked with people, like some people were like, so have you stocked up on coronavirus supplies? Like I was at Target 2 weeks before any of this became a big thing and got like sanitizing wipes and hand sanitizer and like stocked up on Motrin, like did those things because I'm an advanced planner. But like if our students are legitimately scared, like there's a there's nothing wrong with that. Like this is new. It's new for all of us. But I think part of it is that when we're confronted with fear, I think that there's two things. One is fear loses its power, at least some of it, when you name it. So when you tell somebody, hey, I'm really freaked out by this, immediately, even by saying it out loud, it loses some of its power. And I think that's part of why community, even in this time when we're really separated out, is so important. Like being able to acknowledge and like name our fears. Like I texted a friend of mine last night and just said, hey, how you doing? And like I got back a long reply that was like, honestly, I'm not doing well. Like I'm really freaked out. I live alone. I don't have anybody else. So it meant a lot that I had reached out to them. And I think specifically like there is this thing of like that we should live by faith and not fear. And I agree with that. Like it's true, but I think also living in faith means taking good precautions, not being stupid, but also realizing like this is not the all-powerful thing in the whole world. So the Sunday right after all this broke, when like some churches had regular services and some didn't, I preached at a church, and what I said is that coronavirus is not our God. Like God is still God. God is still in control. Coronavirus is not our God. And I think that like that's really important for us to keep in mind. Like this is unique, it's challenging, and yeah, it's scary, but coronavirus is not our God. I think the other thing that I realized is that you know, I've been reading through in newspapers and stuff. They're interviewing church leaders and how they're adapting and how, you know, people are looking to the church and things like that. And it just kind of reminded me like we don't need God more now than we did before coronavirus was a thing. Like it's not suddenly like we have a greater need for God. We might be more aware of our need for God.
Yeah.
But it's not actually like we need God more in the midst of a coronavirus outbreak. Like we need God as much every single day of our lives. It's just something like this kind of can remind us when we feel kind of powerless.
Yeah.
People tend to turn and say, well, we need to be able to cling to something, so they turn rightfully to God. But I was just kind of struck by like, okay, so I am probably praying more now during the midst of all this, but it really doesn't change anything. Like it's not like suddenly I need God more. I just probably haven't been as attentive to my prayer life as I should have been.
Yeah.
And that's kind of been a good reminder for me to just kind of be like, oh. But I think the biggest thing for students is like, don't be afraid to name your fears. Like, don't be afraid to pray about your fears and to acknowledge them. Like, there's value both in turning them over to God in prayer, and also just to telling people, whether it's you, whether it's me, whether it's another trusted adult, a parent, a friend, a trustworthy friend, like naming our fears, lifting them to God in prayer, are both really important steps in kind of working through this. I know for me, like last week was really bad for me. Like when the headlines were like doom and gloom and everything's gonna fall apart. And this week I'm doing a lot better. Like I've kind of worked through some stuff and like realized some stuff. But a lot of it just came from being able to say out loud, hey, I'm really freaked out by this. Like, this is weird. Like, this doesn't happen and I don't have control. But both like naming those fears and also being in prayer have been really important parts of that. I think the other thing I'd want the students to know is like, I miss hanging out with them. I missed the first 2 youth groups of the month because I was traveling and had other commitments, and then I got back and they were canceled.
Yeah.
So talk about bad timing.
Yeah.
But just to know that like a special shout out to my 8th grade boys. You know, I miss you making inappropriate comments in small group. But true, you know, but have missed that interaction, have missed a chance. Like, I love my family and we get along well and it's kind of been fun, but I do miss getting out. And Sunday night I was sitting at home and I was like, huh, I should be a youth group right now. And that kind of sucks that I'm not. So just wanted to know that I miss them and I'm looking forward to hanging out with them again at some point in the future.
Yeah, hopefully it's sooner rather than later, but
Hopefully.
Yeah. Awesome, Brian. Well, thank you for sharing. Thank you.
Absolutely. It was fun. It was fun to hang out with you, albeit virtually.
Yeah, I know. Soon enough we'll do it in person again, right?
Yeah. And we played a great game of Pictionary.
We did. It's gonna go down in history as one of the best games.
Yes. Duck-billed platypus.
Yeah. I'll work on that and I'll draw one next time.
Yeah.
That's what I can do during my quarantine time, you know?
Exactly.
Work on my platypus skills. Yeah. Awesome. Well, thanks, Brian.
Absolutely.
I hope you
Take
have
care
a
of
good
yourself.
time.
Be safe. All the good kind of stuff.
Yeah, if this goes on for a while, we'll do this again.
Yeah, we'll have to.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Take care.
See you, man.
Bye-bye.
All right. Let's see who won this week's little raffle. Hey, Buster. And the winner is Owen. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Stay safe, stay healthy. See you guys soon.